Hello and welcome back to Whitney Alex Works recap of the Golden Bachelor Season 1 Episode 7, the Women Tell All special episode. Let's get started. We begin this special episode with women from the first ever Golden Bachelor spin-off series here to dish on some of the drama and relationships that developed over filming. Fan favorites like Matt James's mother Patty is here, Sandra, Ellen, Susan, Kathy, all are here to say their piece about their journey on the first ever season of The Golden Bachelor. The theme of this special episode is hope. Hope for an older generation that despite age and difficult family obligations, there is still time for love and passion if you are in your 60s or 70s or whatever age for that matter. Love is timeless, and these women are even more hopeful about love than ever before since filming ended. Joan, who went home during week 3 to be with her daughter after a difficult birth, was in the hot seat as she reflects on leaving a possible love connection with Gary to be with her family during a challenging time. But she did wonder what if with Gary, as the pull to be with family surpassed her own desire to stay and find love with Gary. And with Joan's sudden exit reflected on, we then switch over to Ellen, who fell hard for Gary and made it known that she was falling for him early in the season. So when Gary ultimately decided to send Ellen home, she was shocked and heartbroken because she really did see a future with him. And Ellen even pulls at her heartstrings even more when she talks about the loss of her friend Roberta, who pushed her to go on the show. Sadly, Roberta passed before the show aired, but Roberta's daughter Courtney was in the audience and shared that Ellen going on the show and honoring her mother meant everything. Even Jesse Palmer was in tears at this emotional tribute. Gary Turner, our first ever Golden Bachelor, comes out and sees the women for the first time since filming and is excited to see everyone. He's also grateful that they all went on this historic TV journey together. But the question still remains, who did Gary pick after hometown dates? Heading back to last week's cliffhanger, Gary is deciding between giving a rose to Faith or Teresa, and Gary ultimately decides to give Teresa the second rose, meaning Faith is eliminated. No matter what, this was going to be a difficult decision as Gary walks Faith out, knowing this was a very challenging situation. They wish each other the best, but Faith is hurt and confused as she heads home. Now only 2 women remain. After seeing the conclusion to the rose ceremony cliffhanger, Faith is in the hot seat, already emotional after watching her elimination. She reflects on their relationship, getting the first impression rose and introducing Gary to her family, only for it to end abruptly and then be nothing but a memory. Gary comes out to see Faith since that day, and they are both very emotional to see each other. Faith describes the heartbreak and emotion she endured after being eliminated, as she tells Gary that she felt he was genuine and made her feel safe. Gary admits he did love her in that moment, but he was trying to find the right fit for his life. It's an emotional reunion as Faith believes their relationship could have been so much more. But with that emotional Women Tell All episode complete, it's now finally time to turn to the final 2 women. Leslie and Teresa are left as the final 2 head to Costa Rica with Gary for fantasy suites and eventually the much anticipated finale. And that's it for the special Women Tell All episode of The Golden Bachelor. Thank you for watching Whitney Alex Works recap. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe here for more videos in the future. See you next week for Fantasy Suites.